The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear a terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I failed, Father. The worm is fallen.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher. You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the great Ansur. You will be the one to part the storms. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council.
Grand Duke?
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works.
Uncertainty fills the air. Wyll has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Wyll?
I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the men and monsters that... It is in the wilds that I find my courage, not in the halls of Upper City estates. There will be no Grand Duke Wyll Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Courage, insight, strategy, justice.
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elderbrain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
Can't give up now.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man. The four pillars finally rise within me. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison. Wonderful. You hunt the deer. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I...
Do you feel that? The hells themselves tremble to face such a scourge as Wyll threatens to be. The Blade of Avernus, forged by a cambion, whetted on a dragon's hide. I'll be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Back in the thick of things at last.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through. An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with magic. The brain is here.
Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Brain's about to collapse in on itself.
Stronger than before. Much stronger. We're close. We must be.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned. Chase!
Victory awaits.
Another day, another fight. I will not know failure.
Gone with the weave.
Need to stay focused. Fall, damn you.
Nothing will stand in my way. No time for mercy.
It does it.
These creatures are not themselves. Corruption is in the air. It infects everything it touches.
Thrall. Break. Control.
Come on, open up.
Head is pounding.
Execute. Design. Become. Execute. Design. Execute.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are here. You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me. You are wrong.
listen to it. Use the stones.
Unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
You had your role to play, too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the astral prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash? knowing it would be the one to bring you to me.
We were part of its plan.
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
We can't afford to let that happen.
you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Underbrain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A Netherbrain. I was as surprised as you were. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
Seems the brain's more reluctant to let go of the crown than we anticipate. Separating the crown from that monstrosity will be harder than we imagined.
Yankee's power will see us through. One last time. I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Illithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
Assimilate him. Skva! No! Now is the time to liberate him! Do not stand against me.
Now stand aside. I will assimilate the Githyanki's power in your stead.
Stop. You would keep my people chained to their damnable queen. I should have trusted my gut. Driven a blade through your throat at first chance. We have the means to free Prince Orpheus, and you side with Gaich. You want Orpheus dead. You'll have to kill me first. Lies. You have been seduced by empty promises. To think I ever... You have damned my... Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. You want Orpheus dead. You'll have lot to think. You assimilate Orpheus. And I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. No more! Hatala Crit! Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus.
You forget. So the gift, how will you defeat? Your only choice is to trust me.
No more words. I gave you my trust. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. Assimilate Orpheus, and I will rip off your every limb and bask in your agony. By gifts, it eternal grace. Do it. We will end the grand design. And then we will go our separate way.
Do not judge me. Come, we must follow the brain's path. This time, we will not fail.
I think I'm going to be sick.
There goes my appetite for a while.
Time to leave.
Great Mother Gith, your son has fallen. The comet is no more.
We proceed together.
Sneak past, or just fight our way through.
Istark! Chris! You held the future of the people in your hands! How dare you take our prince from us! How dare you parade around this abomination!
Stand down, Voss. No Githyanki will ever be free if the Netherbrain sparks the grand design. Stand down, Voss. No Githyanki will ever be free if the Netherbrain sparks the grand design. Stand down, boss. No Githyanki will ever be free if the Netherbrain sparks the grand design. Stand down, boss. No Githyanki will ever be free if the Netherbrain sparks the grand design. Do not stand against me.
I will consume his thoughts.
So you would kill him. He is Gith's heir.
I realize he is of some significance to you, but he is of even more value to our cause. You still don't trust me. Remember, I freed you from them. I came to you as an... When you discovered I encouraged you to... And when you saw, now I ask you for...
Do not forget, there's a card yet to come into play. The orb. If we do not want to surrender the stones, we could still use it to ensure the brain's destruction.
This is a risk we cannot take. Your hubris drives you even now. You must trust me. Hand me the stones. It is true, and I appeared to you in the form of some, but I am. Illusion is... Do not judge me for being true to myself. I have never judged you. I told you the Githyanki still, even united, the Netherbrain would very well. Since you will not, you leave me no option.
Orpheus. I just hope he'll be receptive to us.
The gate is gone. Smash the crystals with the hammer and free the Prince of the Comet. Gith's beloved son will lead us to a shore.
His eyes are unseeing. The Githyanki prince takes his blade. A silent cry pierces your head. It's unlike any sensation you've ever felt.
You reek of Illithid. You fornicated with a mind flayer, and you slaughtered...
Your Majesty, the Prince of the Comet, Gith's true heir. It is an honor.
Do not patronize me. You rejected the Illithid when it no longer suited your needs. I will neither forgive nor forget your abuse of my powers. That is false. You had the opportunity. Any word, my guard would have freed all that suffering. Avoidable. Were it not for the choices you made. In this, we are aligned.
obliged to overlook your transgressions. We will destroy the Netherbrain together and put a stop to this nascent empire before it expands. The Geik was correct about one thing. The Netherbrain's power is beyond us. The hardest metal in the world would not cut through its mind, for it is made of thought itself. At this point, it will take an Illithid to unleash the full potential of the Netherstones. Just as I will do it. I will become Illithid. I will sacrifice my soul for my people. I will end the grand design.
My prince, you cannot. This is not your burden to bear.
The Netherbrain will be only too pleased to claim me.
My prince, no!
Even in my darkest hours, I knew it was my destiny to save my people. I could never have imagined this would be the way. Give Tavkim crushed. Let us seek out the Netherbrain and finish this. Once the grand design is ended, kill me. It is the very least you can do. Come. It's time for us to meet our fates and end this Illithid nightmare. High concentration of combatants here.
It's dark. Chris! You held the future of a people in your hands. How dare you take our prince from us? How dare you parade around this abomination?
Silence your blasphemous tongue, Voss.
Voss! Give Tavkim crushed.
What?
Stand down. The true heir has spoken.
No. It can't be. Orpheus. My prince. What's become of you?
The grand design must be ended. A sacrifice had to be made.
The duty fell to me. I am not long for this world, or any other. You underestimate your own people. Their imaginations have kept the name Orpheus alive for millennia. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. So find your nerve, my friend. Today, we strike at the brain. This champion holds the key to the Grand Design's end. Answer to her as you would to me.
Your Majesty, as you wish. I stand at the ready.
Your friendship, your constancy. When I fell to despair, they elated me. Thank you, my friend. Shavazai.
Shavazai.
Now, to the Netherbrain.
Watch Citadel, home to the protectors of Baldur's Gate.
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your Illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. Observe with whom it travelleth. Friends, this mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your Illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
I'm better at crafting steel than wielding it.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer.
You've unexpected friends. But my debt to you still stands.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it.
You carried me once, friend. And now, I'll carry you.
I made some improvements to Ramesses' arcane artillery. Give the word and the sky falls on any who stand in your way.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Baldur's grace be with you.